Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. My inbox has been flooded with articles and information, so thank you so much, everyone, for trying to get me this information. I'm going to put the link down below to people.com, and there's going to be a documentary in February, looks like February 8th. It's called The Witnesses. And I'm just going to go through this article. New documentary examines alleged child sex abuse within Jehovah's Witnesses. Oxygen's The Witnesses revisits long-running claims of protections given to alleged pedophiles within denomination. And I think we know that Montana reversal, yeah. I still have questions about that. Alleged sex abuse of children within the Jehovah's Witnesses has long been in the headlines. In 2016, an investigation by a royal commission in Australia found the religious domination had logged allegations against 1,066 of its members there, yet reported none to authorities. In April, The Atlantic magazine revealed the sect maintained a list of accused pedophiles within its membership going back decades. Courts have repeatedly fined its parent organization, the Watchtower Bible Tract Society of New York, for resisting orders to turn over confidential documents tied to those allegations. And last week, allegations raised in a Montana case surfaced again when the state Supreme Court reversed an earlier $35 million decision against the Jehovah's Witnesses for failing to report to authorities a member who sexually abused a girl. See, and that's the thing, is this was such a blatant reversal in Montana to protect Watchtower and reverse this $35 million lawsuit. Do they want this to go all the way to the Supreme Court? They knew there was going to be public outcry. That's what Mike and I do. We want to look at the bigger picture. Why would they do this? Because they knew everybody was going to be saying, hey, you're protecting the pedophiles. You're protecting Watchtower who hide this. You're not protecting children. So it makes you wonder, why? Why? But see, you can see that even this documentary, they know. They know. In February, Oxygen will premiere a two-part documentary about the Jehovah's Witnesses in which a journalist who has spent 5 years looking at the group alleges an abuse story that has layers of cover-up. If you ask a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses how child abuse gets handled in their congregations, it would come as a total shock to them that it's not supposed to be reported to the police. Trey Bundy, a journalist from the Center for Investigative Reporting, says in the Oxygen documentary, The Witnesses, which debuts February 8th and 9th. The Montana case illustrates what many advocates against sex abuse say is a problematic loophole. In that case, the state Supreme Court cited an exemption to state law that otherwise requires clergy there to report suspected abuse. The court held that clergy are not required to report known or suspected child abuse if the knowledge results from a congregation's members' confidential communication or confession, and if the person making the statement does not consent to disclosure, says the unanimous majority opinion by Justice Beth Baker, reports the Associated Press. An attorney for the Jehovah's Witnesses, Joel Taylor, told the AP, Associated Press, no child should ever be subjected to such a debased crime. Tragically, it happens, and when it does, Jehovah's Witnesses follow the law. This is what the Montana Supreme Court has established. Currently, only 28 states require clergy members to report suspected child abuse and neglect, according to the Administration for Children and Families within the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. And this is why there should be a great outcry. And anyone who is an advocate against abuse, this should be an outcry. This should, we should be screaming this from the rooftops. But unfortunately, some of us can't even get reporters to understand this. I've tried myself. I get nothing back from them. They don't even answer my email. The Oxygen documentary includes interviews with 4 former Jehovah's Witness members who recount details of sexual abuse they allege occurred while they were members of the organization. Also interviewed is attorney Erwin Zalkin, who has represented 24 former or current members of the denomination in lawsuits alleging abuse that was brought to the attention of Jehovah's Witness elders. They don't tell anyone else why the person is being disciplined, Zalkin told Newsweek in August of 2019. And if someone confesses and demonstrates in their mind that they're repentant, they'll get a private reproof, which is like a slap on the wrist. But it's going to be called The Witnesses, premiere Saturday, February 8th and Sunday, February 9th on Oxygen at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm not sure what that channel is since we don't have satellite or cable, but I will put the link down below to this. And now I'm also going to put a link down below, 2 of them in fact. One is to the state of California here in the U.S., to their clergy abuse website. And it says, in light of the news surrounding the sexual abuse of children by members of clergy or religious organizations across the country, the Department of Justice is gathering information from the public regarding complaints of this nature in California. If you believe you've been a victim of sexual abuse or have information regarding incidents of sexual misconduct by clergy, please fill out our online complaint form. And I will have the link to that. But this is the California Attorney General's office. Now I'm also going to put a link to a press conference that he gave. And he's asking for everyone's help. So if any of you live in California, and you want to help them, here's your links. So thank you for watching, everybody. We appreciate it so much, and everybody's sending me the information. And we hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.